Yeah.
SHOT Show 2015. I'm at the Tops Knives booth here with Craig. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Nice to meet you as well. We're glad to have you.
Yeah, let's look at some knives and talk about what's new.
Absolutely. So, the thing I am most proud to show this year is a couple of new folder prototypes that we're working on. The designs are not finished, so the finished production models may look slightly different, but we're almost there. First is the Bob folder. So Brothers of Bushcraft has been our most popular model over the last 2 years. Sold more than any other knife. We've come out with a couple of new versions this year, and then for SHOT, we brought this folder.
Nice. So let's grab a Brothers of Bushcraft. Actually, there's one right here, I think.
Yep.
There's a standard Bob.
So for comparison,
now
when you see the finished product of the folder, it's going to have a Scandi grind just like this one. It's unsharpened because it's not finished, but it'll have the same Scandi grind. We're most likely going to release it with a tumble finish and a black coating. Handles are going to run a little thinner on the folders because it's a folder. You know, you want to be able to put it in your pocket and carry it around, and if it's too thick, you're just not going to do that. So,
micarta scales.
Micarta scales.
The pocket we've got that little divot in it.
Oh right, yeah, we got the bow drill divot. The pocket clip will be reversible.
Okay.
So we've got that set up for both sides.
Yeah, cool.
I gave him the money. I don't know what he's doing.
We've got the dual thumb studs, and you're looking at the liner lock here.
Any idea what the MSRP will be? What's your target?
Target is around 250. That would be the top. If anything, it'll be a little less.
Okay.
The max would be around 250.
That's good to keep in mind. Do you guys have a steel type in mind yet, or is that still?
We're going to still do it at a 1095.
1095.
So we'll say the same as the actual Bob.
Okay, cool.
Are you open tonight?
And are we hoping that this is going to be a folder that's going to do a lot of the things that the standard Bob can and will do?
You know, where it's a folder, you won't be able to do some of the batoning, some of the heavier tasks.
Well, I mean,
but in terms of the rest of the functions, absolutely.
You know, I'm not trying to
it's
monopolize
still going to be super sharp. It's still going to be great for whatever woodworking, bushcrafting tasks you got going on. Good for hunting. It's still going to be as versatile as the Bob.
Excellent. Okay. Cool. What else we got showed for 2015 today?
Oh, okay.
So another folding prototype that we have is the Tex Creek. So last year we released the original Tex Creek. It was also the first knife that we made with Black River Wash. And the Black River Wash has been extremely popular ever since we released it. So, you know, we're trying to get more folders out there. We've had a lot of requests for them in particular. And so that's what we're trying to do with these two prototypes is get some more out there for people to see.
Well,
We're shooting for a similar MSRP on this one.
Okay.
That sounds
got a lot of the same kind of features. 1095. The blades will be Black River washed when it's finished, same as the original Tex Creek.
Micarta scales as well.
Yep, black linen micarta. We got the liner lock on this one. Reversible pocket clip.
That's nice looking.
Yeah.
And this one looks like it's closer to finishing, or is that just my imagination?
I think we are actually closer to production on this one than on the Brothers of Bushcraft. But it just depends on which one gets the most focus after the show, really. So it could go either way.
As for me, I like the Tex Creek. That is really cool.
I will own one of these. I'll probably own one of both, but I'm going to own one of these.
And it's just a sweet blade all around. As I came over to your booth here today and started kind of perusing the knives, I got to be honest, I don't have I'm not an expert on Tops knives.
Right.
There's a lot of cool knives out there. You can't be an expert on everything, right?
Yeah.
So when I came over, I saw the Tex Creek. That was the first time I'd seen it.
Yeah.
But I was immediately drawn to it as one that has fantastic ergonomics.
Thank you very much.
And just great looks too.
Yeah. So this other one,
I was really into that.
Yeah. So this one that you just picked up, this is new for 2015. The original Tex Creek had the Black River wash on it. For 2015, we're releasing a new handle tread, which we're going to call the Rocky Mountain Bullseye. And really what's funny about this is that it was actually a mistake at first. We had a jig on a CNC that jumped, and it created this divot, and it did it kind of in a line, and we thought, hey, that looks kind of cool. Let's make a handle out of it, and we made it more of a pattern, and it turned into something that we're actually really proud of after that. So
credit goes to the machine on that one, I guess.
yeah, you know, I mean, it's like the chocolate chip cookie. Every now and then a mistake happens. It's just good for business. So yeah,
that's great.
A lot of people, they're gonna, you're gonna see Tex Creek 69 and wonder what's going on with that number. That actually is not what you're thinking. The Unit 69 in Idaho is actually the Tex Creek area, and it's a hunting zone.
Oh, okay.
So the designer of the knife, Leo Espinosa, he's our vice president. That's his favorite place to hunt, is in the Tex Creek zone.
Great. So that means everybody should go to that place and overrun it and take over his hunting spot.
Ideally not, but don't tell him I told you.
Okay. This is only going on YouTube. Nobody's going to see it.
Yeah, right.
I love the Tex Creek. That's a great looking knife, and that folder was pretty sweet too. Now I noticed that it is definitely a prototype. Things are kind of slippery on it right now, but as a finished folder in that shape, in that blade shape, that size, that is pretty cool. That could be a sort of a large EDC, or something to take on the trail with you if you don't want to bring a fixed blade, or in addition to a fixed blade that you're bringing. Very cool. Anything else you want to talk about for 2015?
Yeah, another new model. This one is brand new for 2015. It's the Baja 4.5. Last year we released the Baja 3.0, so 3-inch blade on that one, and we had a lot of people say, you know what, I really love that knife. I wish it was just a little bit longer. So a lot of our knives and a lot of our design changes come from customer requests like this. So all we did is we just stretched it. The handle's a little bit longer, the blade's a little bit longer, but the basic shape is still exactly the same. Same tread pattern on the handle as the Baja 3.0, just in a 4.5-inch version. And we upgraded it to the Black River wash.
Very nice.
So, great thing about the Black River wash, for those of you that don't know, this dark line right there, that's the heat treat. So, differentially, the edge is harder than the spine, which makes it an overall stronger knife that's still easy to sharpen.
Very nice.
Yeah, got green.
Let me get that sucker in hand.
Yeah, green canvas micarta for the handles, and that will be released with our bushcraft leather sheath. It's a dangler sheath.
Okay, that's available right now. Is that right?
Almost.
Almost
we
available.
will probably have that ready for production in about a month or two.
Okay, that's $10.95.
$10.95, correct.
MSRP.
MSRP for this one, I believe the target is around $200.
Okay.
But don't quote me on that because I may be off.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
And then the Tex Creek what was that again?
So the
That should
Tex
be nailed
Creek
down,
and the Bob, we're looking at for the fixed.
Did you tell me the fixed? I don't remember if you told me the fixed.
No, the fixed you're looking at I think 189.
Okay.
So yeah, between 180 and 200 will be the MSRP there.
Okay. Street price a little lower. So just awesome in hand. I love that. Cool.
Okay.
Very nice. Anything else you'd like to discuss for 2015?
Yes, we do have one more. You might have to back up for this. This is the SXB. It stands for Skull Crushers Extreme Beast. So, designed by a guy named E.J. Snyder. He's on a television program, Naked and Afraid. He's he's got a lot of military experience. He's got a lot of outdoors and survival experience. And we started working with him last year on this design, and we got it finalized in time for shop. So you can definitely see some inspiration from the tracker design. What we've done is we've made this a little bit longer. You're looking at, I believe it's over 16 inches in length overall. You got a 9 to 10 inch blade on it. It's got our saw back that isn't ever popular. A lot of people ask us if that's for looks or if it's function, but it definitely functions. Great for scoring wood or bone. We've got the Rocky Mountain tread will come standard on it.
That's going to be like your new favorite tread, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It is cool. I like it.
It adds a lot of grip. for people that have softer hands or don't get out there much, I want to wear gloves with it. But otherwise, it adds to the grip of my Carta, which is already got a good grippy surface on it.
It does.
Hey, Oscar, do you want
Very nice. And we have a little bow drill divot there. It looks
Yep.
like on both sides.
Yep.
So I guess right or left-handed,
Right or
however
left-handed.
you like to use it.
And this one will come with a Kydex sheath. We have not finished the design for that yet, but we're looking at Kydex.
Cool. I like the position of the divot there as well.
Yeah, a little farther forward.
For the handful of attempts that I've tried doing the bow
Yeah.
drill, and I have to say tried, it's much easier when that is somewhat central to the knife,
Yeah.
and it's balanced a little better in your hand.
Yep,
It's less
absolutely.
fatiguing
Definitely.
when you're in the third hour of
Oh,
trying.
and that's, fire is fickle.
Yep.
It is a tough job.
Yep. Cool. Is that the 2015 new stuff then?
That is the 2015 new stuff. We've got several other things we'll be releasing this year. We got several other things here at the table.
Obviously, there's tons here. We're
there's just
closing
so
up shop
much.
right now. It's the end of the night on the first
Yeah.
day. I wish we could have stayed longer and talked about more stuff, but we're trying to keep these things quick.
Hey,
Anyway,
that's good.
Craig, that was great. Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
All right. Tops Knives SHOT Show 2015. See you.